So we welcome you to Jordan Stadium at Torrey Hunter Field as Pine Bluff on their second offensive drive of the game, driving down the field now. Hand off to Brentley down the left side. He's going to be pulled down by the entire Comets defensive unit. As earlier in this game, D-Rob, both teams already playing physical, already playing aggressive.
Yeah.
And saying this game is a rivalry game is an understatement.
Yeah, when I say this game, it's been a lot of trash talking on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that, like smash mouth talking. I even tuned into some of the live stream earlier, jumped on a little bit, see. So, but it was great sportsmanship, though. Like they said, they'll go give a good show tonight, so that's what we'll see.
We welcome you all to our broadcast here tonight, live from Torrey Hunter Field at Jordan Stadium. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera right now is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera will be Cameron Couples.
I wanted to say, come on and say thank you for everybody for being patient. I've been working diligently the last 20 minutes trying to get this together, and let's have a good show the rest of the night. Thank you guys, Trip, for holding it down.
Thank you, TJ. That is our producer and engineer, Terry Jordan, just now. Now a flag is thrown before this play could get going. And now, D-Rob, this game might be the biggest of the season, probably in the States.
Yeah, this game right here alone got to the game of the week in 3 different places.
Yes.
They knew how highly anticipated this matchup is. You got players that played against each other or played together growing up. You got coaches from Pombo Pie that play for Cortez Lee, like Henry Murphy, Donna Robinson. They all play under Coach Lee with me at Dollar High School. So it's great to see some familiar faces and people that reunited here on tonight in Pine Bluff.
And 2 hours before kickoff, D-Rob, a line was already starting as drops back, look out, pocket collapse, fast throw to the end zone and caught. And the Zebras are on the board first.
Corny Crutchfield.
Over 2 guys. They ran a double post concept there.
As he was in double coverage, the Razorback commit Courtney Crutchfield with the touchdown reception. And already this place is loud and rowdy, and it's still the first quarter.
We got a long night to go.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of football to be played tonight, so these fans are rowdy. Look, they just doing gestures towards each other. It's going to be an awesome night.
So now Macklin Heisler ready to kick the extra point for the Zebras. And we thank you all for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network as we had a bit of some technical issues to begin our broadcast, and now we've got them all fixed, and we are fully going here tonight. Now, the penalty flag before the PAT is offsides against the Comets, and the penalty was declined. So both teams coming out swinging here early in the first quarter. As the indications for this game, everyone knows it's a must-watch. It's the biggest game of the season for both these teams.
Yeah, we're good.
And the PAT is good. It is the game of the week.
Yes, sir. We here.
Yes. Randy Rainwater and Kevin Bohannon were here for
103, 101, is it 103?
103.7 The Buzz,
Yes,
Drive
sir.
Time Sports, their Sonic Blast show. As they'll be in Heber Springs next week.
Your hometown.
Yes.
I want to listen. Since we up here, I want to give a special shout out to Mr. I.C. Morrell, been Pine Bluff commercial newspaper, been covering for years, covered me when I was in high school. Shout out to him, still doing great things here in Pine Bluff.
So now Pine Bluff on the board first here in the first quarter with 4:51 remaining in the first.
Yes.
And now the Mills offense on their first drive of the game had a 4-and-out.
I actually see QJ King and Anton Pierce on the sidelines.
It's great to see them here. Some former Comets here on the field.
QJ is at Arkansas Tech right now. I believe they have a bye week, and Anton on the he's a walk-on for Arkansas.
For the
I don't think
Razorbacks,
I don't
yes.
think he's traveling with them this weekend.
Great to see both of them here supporting their alma mater, as now Zebra's getting set to kick it away. Comets looking for a short kick, and it is as a low one, going to roll to about the 30, and is bobbled. And instantly stopped on the return was Chauncey Haynes. Now the Mills Comets will take over 1st and 10 for their second offensive drive of the game. The Comets need to pick it up early here, D-Rob, because
This is not one of the games you can start off slow.
no.
This is not, because like Palm High all season, they like to put their foot on people's necks, put their foot to their gas put and press all the way down. Like they like to suffocate you. So
Yes.
like it is all or nothing right here. Like you need every point you can get on each and every drive. So you got to take one play by play.
For all of our games here this season, D-Rob, the Mills offense usually slow to get started, kind of like a steam train. You get slow to get started, but then they start going, and it's hard to stop them. It's now 1st and 10. Going to throw in the screen pass to Akil Madison, and Madison goes out of bounds at about the 37, 38-yard line. It's a good catch and run there by Akil Madison, 2nd down.
Yeah, that was some great blocking outside on the boundary. So that was a great little first sign of like taking what they give us. So we'll see what we do for the rest of the night.
We'll see here soon in the second hour. Our cam, as Cameron Couples down there on the sideline with the sideline camera. Now pass to Dylan Parks, gets the 1st down. Takes 2 Zebras to bring him down at the 45-yard line, and he picks up a new set of downs for the Comets.
And it looks like Pine Bluff High is in a 4-2-5 defense, which means they're trying to keep them from getting to the edges.
Austin Denley and Chandler Blunt on the stop for Pine Bluff, and now the Zebras want to take their first timeout of the half with 4:27 remaining here in the first quarter. And once again, we thank you all so much for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer tonight is Terry Jordan. On our high camera is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. Our full crew is here tonight for what is being named the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, we didn't have Scary Terry last week. We had good Mr. Old Will last week.
Yep.
Was it my mail, that D1 press box that we had last week? I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of miserable because we couldn't hear no whistles blowing.
Yeah.
We could hear the crowd noise. So it was very hard
Noise
calling.
will not be a problem today, D-Rob.
It was very hard calling that game last week.
It was very hard, yes. And I was coming off of just doing an exam that morning, too, at school back at college. And let me tell you, I was not on my game either. So great to be back on a Friday night now. 1st and 10 for the Comets. Achilles Ringo going to have to scramble and look out. Still trying to get away, and he's going to be stopped at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a loss of maybe 6 on the play.
Them type of plays right there. We just got to throw the ball away right there. Like, this Palm Bluff defense is very hungry tonight because they know what is at stake tonight. And this game might playoff implications come on down later down the road. So
now, 2nd down and long situation for the Comets is a quick pitch out to Javion Love. And Love gets to about the 50-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Comets. A good run there by Jay Love, getting the Comets out of a sticky situation.
yeah.
Now,
I think we seen like we were seeing last week. Last week's offense, we seen like a lot of hitches, a lot of bubble screens last week. So I think we might see the same thing tonight, since Palm High is playing a lot of soft coverage right now at the beginning of the game.
Charleston Collins lining up in the slot as a receiver on 3rd down. Now Ringo is going to run it up the middle, gets away, gets the 1st down. He's in Zebras territory, and they're going to bring him down about the 35-yard line. A big 1st down for the Comets. And now,
That's a senior play.
yes,
Yeah, see, Palm High is playing like in a 3-5 right now, so Mr. Ringo gonna have to do that a lot tonight. He gonna see a lot of open middle field, so he gonna have to use his legs tonight if he want to win this game tonight.
so now
Oh, not Madison.
First and 10 in Pine Bluff territory. Nobody was covering Akil Madison. And look out, he gets away down the near sideline, and he gets another first down for the Comets. Nobody was covering him. And it was a quick screen pass down the near side.
That was great awareness by both seniors, the dynamic duo between Madison and Turk Notice. No coverage over top of him. That was a great play right there.
You can't give Madison that much space.
So another first and 10 situation is a timeout on the field.
By the Zebras again.
Well, their second timeout of the half, and it's still the first quarter. The Comets with a lot of momentum on their second offensive drive of the game. And that's exactly what you want to see by the Comets.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm liking this fast start. Like I said, we can't start slow tonight. It's going to be a lot of big plays, a lot of explosive plays. It's all about who wants them more, who going to get the stops, who might have the ball last. And so I like to see this Mills coming offense just get on one accord and put some points on their board.
We thank you all so much for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network. And I'm sure already a lot of you are in the comment section in our chat. Whether you're a Pine Bluff fan or a Mills fan or just a football fan altogether, we welcome you. And if you're in the chat, make sure, have fun, but keep it clean.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, too.
Yes. We did reach our 1,000 subscriber goal, but keep it going.
We ain't finished yet.
Let's get 1,500 by the playoffs.
Oh, my goodness.
Our producer, Scary Terry, said, let's get 1,500.
Double it up.
As we're, I think, second place in subscribers behind Robinson.
Definitely got past that.
So now first and 10. Ringo and Rojak in the shotgun. Screen pass down the near side to Dylan Parks. And Parks, look out, trying to lower his shoulder. And I believe that was Dendy who lost his helmet on the play. As Dylan Parks with a hard-nosed first down.
That's what you call some big man football. He pumping his feet. He wouldn't let one person bring him down right there.
So now another first down conversion for the Comets. I believe that may be. And no, there's a holding penalty against the Comets. I did not see the flag thrown.
They called the block in the back by the receiver on the end.
That was a late flag right there.
Dylan Parks getting hurt tearing his ACL in the preseason last year was such a big deal. He really would have helped them in that playoff push they were making as they were dealing with injuries.
Yeah.
To Anton and QJ and Jabray.
So now first down and 20 for the Comets at the 30-yard line. Ringo fakes the handoff, looks. He's going to throw it down the middle to Madison, and it slipped right through the hands of Akil.
That was a tough draw right there because he definitely has some green in front of him.
Oh, yes, he did. That was a great throw there by Ringo. And so now it'll be second down and 20 for Mills at the Pine Bluff 30-yard line.
That one hurt right there. He wish he had that one back.
So now Ringo will be alone in the backfield with 5 wide. Open field is to the right. Ringo gonna try to roll it out to his right side. Bad idea.
Great sack.
That was Julius Stribling getting quickly in the backfield for the Zebras.
That was a great press defense right there.
Now
Looked like the right tackle didn't get the rollout call.
third and a ways now for the Comets back at the 40-yard line. And we've seen the Comets make some crazy conversions this season so far. So let's see
Three safeties high.
what we can pull out of the bag of tricks here on third down. I believe that is Chauncey Haynes alongside Achilles Ringo, and it is. Ringo takes the snap, looked to throw it away, and he did. And a flag will be thrown. I believe that'll be intentional grounding. As Ringo threw the ball away as he was being pulled down.
We're in hostile territory tonight.
Oh, yes.
I'm just saying, any mistake or anything like that, these fans tonight here in Pablo, they gonna let these Mills comers here tonight.
Is going to be loud all night as the penalty is intentional grounding. So it'll be fourth down after what was looking like a Great offensive drive for the Comets, but a couple of miscues cost them several yards, and now Ringo is back in his own territory, getting ready to punt it away. Ball will be spotted at the 49-yard line. Under a minute to go here in the first, as Ringo delayed his punt and is going to roll out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And now the Zebras will take over 1st and 10.
I like to see this Mills come in defense, especially this defensive line. Get some penetration right here this drive.
Yeah, nice to see that the Mills band and cheer team have made the trip here to Pine Bluff, down 5:30.
Oh, yeah. As the Pine Bluff High, people call it the jungle.
Yes. We're in Zebras territory here tonight. This is a big-time ball game, the game of the week for several high school football outlets here in the state of Arkansas. It's now 1st and 10 for Pine Bluff. Going to hand it off up the middle. And look out, he still gets away. Trying to be pulled down. He does get the first down. So that was Brentley on the carry again for Pine Bluff.
That was good, some good hard-nosed running right there.
And that'll move the chains for Pine Bluff. About 36 seconds remaining here in the first. A lot of Pine Bluff fans already loud and raucous here tonight.
On the visitor sideline.
Yeah. This place is absolutely packed. Barely any seats are left. It's now 1st and 10. Going to hand it off up the middle. He is stuffed by the entire defensive line.
I said I want to see some penetration right there. We got the penetration we wanted right there by the D-line by Mr. Ian Streeter, Mr. Zion Smith, and Mr. Charlie Collins. That's everybody.
Jamison Parker was back there as well for the Comets. And that'll do it for your first quarter of play. Your Comets trail 7-0 here in Pine Bluff. We'll be right back with more on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
We welcome you back to Jordan Stadium on the campus of Pine Bluff High School. Right here at the beginning of the second quarter, your Comets trail 7-0. And the Zebras are currently on offense to begin the second quarter of play.
And the Mills Comets defense, they're missing Mr. Jalen Ento tonight. He's sick right now to the flu, so we wish our prayers and thoughts to him. Hope he get better soon.
It's now 1st and 10. Correction, 2nd and long for Pine Bluff. And that was still caught by Austin Dendy. A big-time reception there for Pine Bluff. And a big first down, getting them into Mills territory. We thank you all for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. And on our high camera is Jake Couples, and on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. It's a fantastic autumn evening for football as the season of fall is now in full swing. It's now 1st and 10, and look out.
Caleb saying Mr. Ryan White on the stop.
He had no room to run there on 1st down, and he was stuffed in the backfield. It was a big-time stop there by the Comets. That'll be 2nd down at about 13 for Pine Bluff. Now, let me tell you, D-Rob, the temperatures for tonight are slowly going down. By the end of the game, it'll be in the upper 50s.
Oh, my God, football weather.
Absolutely. I love it. We've had some toasty days here this season so far. Now, down the right side was Brentley once again for Pine Bluff. He's out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Down the far sideline.
Thank you, everybody that has been. Thank you, everybody that's been sending us messages talking about how good the broadcast sounds. We appreciate all of the support in the comments and the DMs and stuff. And don't forget to subscribe and support the Mills Sports Network as well as all of the Natural State Sport Networks, Pulaski County School District Sport Networks.
And we've got a lot of room open if you and your business would like to sponsor the Mills Sports Network. Now, 3rd down for Pine Bluff down the left side. He's got a man. There's Crutchfield, and look out, trying to get away. He is flipped over at about the 26-yard line, and he gets the 1st down.
The ball was tipped, and Crutchfield made a play. That was an excellent job.
Great play by Courtney Crutchfield, the University of Arkansas commit. And if you or your business would like to sponsor the Mills Sports Network, feel free to shoot me an email, tripkeeter@gmail.com. That's TRIPKEETER @gmail.com, or give me a call or text 501-238-2756. That's 501-238-2756. Now gonna quick end around down the right side. And man, these Zebras are fast. Because that was Austin Dendy again on the carry.
Oh, yeah, they getting rowdy. It's starting.
That gets the Zebras into the red zone. And another 1st down for Pine Bluff.
I'm just looking for one of the Mills players to step up right here to make a big-time play right here. The Zebras are driving right now. We just need one big-time play right here.
So another 1st and 10 for Pine Bluff in the red zone at the 15-yard line. Landon Holcomb gonna hand it off.
Ian Streeter
To Brentley once again, and Ian Streeter was quickly in the backfield. And Brentley had nowhere to go.
I just said we needed one of the a big-time player to make a big-time play, Mr. Ian Streeter. We've been saying his name kind of early a lot right here tonight.
Now 2nd down for Pine Bluff as that knocks them out of the red zone. Here on 2nd down with just under 9 minutes remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This first half is going by pretty fast. Now 2nd down, open field to the left, going to try to run a screen pass, and nobody was open. And was being returned as if it was a fumble.
Hey, they said don't stop till the whistle blow in there. A whistle didn't blow.
That was Zay dribbling on what he thought was a fumble recovery, and the whistles blew the play dead. So now 3rd down and 15 for Pine Bluff at the Mills 21-yard line. Both teams playing real physical here in the first half. Drops back, throws down the middle, and the Comets were there. Down the middle, as that was Chauncey Haynes, I believe. No, that was Ryan White on the coverage.
That was a great play by the Mills back end right there, not giving up a ball right there. Like I said, the Mills coming defense, they had to put their foot down right here in the red zone. That was great stops right there for back-to-back drives. I like that right there.
So now 4th down situation for Pine Bluff. They are going for it here on 4th down from the Comets 21-yard line. Now let's see what the Comets defense can do here. On 4th down, Holcomb trying to make the Comets jump. And look out, the Comets. Oh my goodness, what a hit! As he dropped the football. Was that a fumble? No. They called an incomplete pass as the Comets laid the wood on 4th down. That's why he's going to be a Razorback.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
Charlie
God.
Collins doing Charlie Collins things. What a stick.
Talk your stuff, young man. Talk your stuff, Mr. Collins. That's what you do right there. Listen, you don't even got to talk. Let your play do the talking. He delivered the boom right there.
That is one of the biggest plays and biggest statements Charlie's made all year, and it's what we've been looking for him to do all year.
Mr. Producer, Scary Terry, can we please get a replay right there, please?
What a hit. My goodness. And when I'm saying that both teams are playing physical, I mean it. So now the Comets will take over on offense. That was a fantastic hit by Charlie Collins. And the game so far has been living up to the hype.
Yes.
This is a heavyweight.
Collins will take a break on the sideline.
Looks like they're rolling to 3 safeties deep. They really don't want Mills to throw the ball deep here.
Madison, the man in motion for the Comets. Ringo, they run a screen pass down the near side of Dylan Parks. Parks lowers his shoulder, keeping his feet churning. Only going to gain about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I would have liked to see him go to the other side right there because with 3 guys deep, they had a little bit of an umbrella coverage over on this left side. Getting Madison the ball out of that slot would have been pretty good right there.
We've got a lot of photographers here in the stadium tonight. I want to see if they got some good shots of that hit by Charlie Collins. I bet we'll be seeing that all over social media throughout the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So now 2nd down and 9 for the Comets. Going to run a pass quickly down the left side. Gets the 1st down. As that's Javion Love on the reception for the Comets at the 40-yard line. And that'll move the chains for the Comets.
See, with that 3 safety high right there, it's a lot of holes in that defense, a lot of holes in the middle field. So, like, it's allowing Mr. Achilles Ringo pick his poison, find his matchups he like, exploit the middle of that defense right there. So that was a great play right there.
It's almost like they heard what I said, wasn't it?
Open field is to the right. Ringo will hand it off to Rodney Jackson up the middle. Gets about 5 yards on the carry before he's pulled down. It'll bring up 2nd down. Just under 7 minutes remaining here in the 2nd quarter of play.
Going a little tempo here.
They got out that 3 safety high real quick.
A quick screen pass down the right side to Madison.
He wasn't ready for it.
He was not ready for it, that's right. And a tough incompletion there for the Comets. It'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 6 now for Mills in their own territory at the 45-yard line. I got a good view right here because they're right in front of me.
It looks like they're in cover 2, maybe man here.
Trips right. Open field to the right. Ringo takes the snap, drops back. Pocket collapses fast. He's going to have to run, and he gets the 1st down into Pine Bluff territory, out of bounds. Down the far sideline. And Ringo will move the chains for the Comets.
I said he going to have to do that all night. It's going to be a lot of gaping holes in that defense because they going 3 down linemen and, like, they going man also. So when you see man like that as a quarterback, listen, it's a lot of green grass. The defense got their back turn. Just turn and run.
So now 1st and 10 for the Comets in zebra territory. Javion Love, the man in motion. Ringo's going to pass it to him. Down the right side, look out. Javion Love gets some open room, and he gets the 1st down.
Still not tackled.
A big-time first down. Achilles Ringo to Javion Love with 6:06 remaining here in the second quarter. The Comets are picking up momentum.
And there are still people filing into the stadium right now. That is crazy. This is a standing room only right now, guys.
1st and 10 for the Comets. Ringo will hand it off to Rodney Jackson. Finds a hole up the middle. A big-time run there for Rodney Jackson.
Number 70 did a great job there, sealing off his block to the outside, kicking out that D tackle who was rushing to the 3-tech.
Gain of about 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2 now for the Comets. 4 wide receivers with Ringo and Rojak in shotgun. They'll hand it off to Rodney Jackson up the middle. Look out, it finds a hole again. Down at about the 5-yard line.
Listen, 3 yards a pop will get it every time. 3 yards a pop every time.
And look who's coming in behind the end zone. If that's the one and only marching musical machine of the Mid-South from UAPB.
Yes, sir.
One of the best marching bands in the country. Hand off to Rodney Jackson again. As Rojak ran into his own blocker. 5:10 remaining here. I'll bring up 2nd down. At the 10-yard line. Oh. Kel Madison, man in motion. They're going to give it to him on the jet sweep down the right side. I believe they pushed him out of bounds just shy of the 1st down. Comets looking to score here in the red zone.
We'll get a timeout. We'll talk about this one. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. We might get our big man set, our bread and butter. You know, never know what we'll see after this timeout right here.
I do not.
I gotta say, D-Rob, seeing the marching musical machine of the Mid-South filing into the stadium is getting me pumped right now.
Oh yeah. As Devin Smile said on Drumline, A&T was the reason why he picked up a drum. UAPB was the reason why I picked up a drum.
And I'm going to make sure that we are covering that halftime show as the band takes the field. Don't forget to join us for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show after the band's performance.
Yeah.
So to talk a little bit more about the coaching staffs, Coach Michael Williams is actually a Pine Bluff High native. He graduated from Pine Bluff High. He coached in Texas for a couple of years, was a very successful at Allen, Texas, I believe.
Duncanville.
Duncanville,
thank you. Yeah. And here he is, coaching against the veteran Pine Bluff native coach, Cortez Lee.
Oh, yes, sir. And it's, like I said, it's good to see a lot of familiar faces. Coach Mike Williams, he got Henry Murphy and Donna Robinson, both play under Cortez Lee at Dalloway, and you see Dalloway old coaches on the field, Darren Kidd, Martise Herring, so it's a homecoming all around.
Comets lining up in the wishbone, and Ringo got a couple of zebras to jump, and a flag comes down.
It should be automatic first.
Now we'll see these signals. It should be encroachment.
Yeah, automatic first down.
I'm curious to see if they can fit the M4 into the stadium. I think they're all trying to hang out on the sideline there. Now with 4:49 remaining here in the second quarter, Comets in their big man set. Handed off down the right side. Stopped right at the goal line. Who was it on the carry? I believe that was Caleb Sane.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'll bring up 2nd down at about the 2-yard line. Comets still in the wishbone. With Ringo under center. Can hand it off again into the end zone.
Oh.
Touchdown, Comets!
Oh.
And still running over some guys. As that was C-Sane 3.
Oh.
Caleb Sane on the touchdown run for the Comets.
Man, he put that man on his back in the end zone right there. He kind of like Mr. Braylon Russell from Benton, Arkansas, the running back from Benton that's committed to Arkansas as he ran that guy over in the end zone.
And now the Comets are on the board here in the second quarter and are a Ricardo Gayton PAT away from tying this ball game.
That was a great all-around drive right there by the Mills coming defense. They started after the big hit from Mr. Charleston Collins, got the momentum right there. So great score by the Mills Comets.
And Gayton's kick is up, and it is good. Coach Lee calls him automatic for a reason. And we are tied here at Jordan Stadium in Pine Bluff. The Mills fans are on their feet.
Yeah.
We have a tie ball game here at Torrey Hunter Field at Jordan Stadium here on the campus of Pine Bluff High School.
Yeah.
And the game has absolutely lived up to the hype so far here in the first half.
It definitely has. This is a real high school homecoming right here. It's just so many fans everywhere. And like I said, fans are still piling in. They fresh off work and they work clothes. They here. they want to watch some good football.
Making sure that they can make the ball game. So now, Brian Aguilar will kick it away for the Comets. With 4:49 remaining here in the second quarter.
You're good. Go back.
We got some fans dancing in the stands now, and the Mills students have absolutely made their presence known as they've been dancing down there on down the fence line. I'm sure they brought their speaker with them as well. Yeah. A kick down the right side, going to be returned by Crutchfield. They're going to run it down the near side, lowers his shoulder at about the 40-yard line. Is going to be knocked out of bounds, and Pine Bluff will take over 1st and 10.
I just like the uniforms that Pine Bluff High got on because you just say the Bluff.
It's a lot different than the traditional zebra stripes that they have.
It is a blackout game here tonight in Pine Bluff, as a lot of Zebras fans are wearing black tonight.
It's good to see Mills already on the field, ready to go.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Pine Bluff from their own 39-yard line.
Charlie Collins is. Are they going to go to a 5-front here? Oh, no. They've got Charlie playing D tackle here.
So now 4:46 remaining here in the second quarter.
Mills has gone to a 4-2-5 themselves.
1st and 10 Pine Bluff. With the man in motion, Holcomb is going to throw it to him backwards, and look out. He's going to try to find some open room.
Here we go.
And he still gets away. Reverse gets field to the near side. Comets pull him down in the backfield. As that was Chauncey Haynes bringing him down.
How patient was Chauncey Haynes there?
That was good. Like you said, patient by Mr. Chauncey Haynes. Not over pursuing the play and staying home and watching the cutback by Mr. Austin Dendy right there. That was a great play by Mr. Chauncey Haynes, because if he went right there, I don't know. We might be looking at something else right now.
The band was playing. The band was going to play. Because he was just Chauncey and him.
So now 2nd down and long here for Pine Bluff. Landon Holcomb, Marquez Brentley in the backfield. Now Holcomb takes the snap, drops back. He's going to have to scramble again as the pocket collapses. Down the middle, he's got a man. And look out, down the near sideline, breaks away. Comets going to have to bring him down quick, and what a hit! And a flag comes down in the backfield. This might be coming back. So it was Tristan Helms on the reception, but a flag on the play was thrown back at the 45-yard line.
Blocking the back.
Officials discussing it now on the field.
That's always a tough call to make because the play is wide open. The play's already been blown, so yeah, it's tough as we see the marching band walk on the field next to the Mills guys.
This will be an exciting halftime show here tonight. So it's a penalty against Mills. I believe they said it was unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, really?
Against the Comets. So that'll give the Zebras some better field position here as they're at the Comets' 16-yard line.
Okay, well then if they score.
Clock is rolling with 3:15 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, no, the UAPB.
Tie ball game at 7. It's been a physical game here in the first half.
Yeah.
Now Holcomb is going to quickly hand it off to Dendy. Dendy down the right side. Little shake and bake, and he's going to be taken down by Dylan Parks. It's a good tackle there by Parks. In the backfield, a loss of about 3 on the play.
Mr. Dendy was trying to get away from Mr. Caleb Sain. Mr. Caleb Sain, a big man himself. Like,
He had him by the back of the jersey, and it looked like he was just going to yank him straight down, but I think it threw off his balance just a little bit.
So now second down and about 12 for Pine Bluff. They are in the red zone. Zebras looking to score here. Holcomb almost loses the football, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken down by Charlie Collins, as Holcomb had to scramble from losing the ball, and he was taken down from behind by Charleston Collins.
that was a great play by Mr. Razorback commit, Mr. Charleston Collins right there.
Now we're under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. This has been a fast first half. So now third down for Pine Bluff. Comets looking for another big stop. And now Mills wants to use their second charge timeout of the half.
This might be a good timeout right here. Third down, 1 minute 40 seconds left in the second and the first half right here. I think we need a big stop right here, a big stop, so we can take some momentum to halftime. Because I think we get ball.
Yes.
I think we get ball after halftime. So like, if we get a big time stop right here, we could like maybe we make it to take a shot.
So right now, if you're Pine Bluff High, you have 2 downs to get a first down. They have 12 yards to go.
Yes.
So what they need to do is have a play for half of that. So if they get 6 yards here, on 4th down, they're going for it regardless. 6 yards there, keep this thing moving into halftime. On the flip side, right now, Mills is looking to pin their ears back and get to the quarterback and the running backs ASAP.
And the atmosphere here at Jordan Stadium in Pine Bluff is fantastic, as this place is completely packed.
Yes.
It is proving to be the game of the week.
Very disciplined game from both sides so far. We've only seen a couple of penalties, and I think that call there at the end on Mills was an unnecessary roughness on the late hit from behind.
So now third down and 12 for Pine Bluff with 1:40 remaining in the second quarter. Both teams playing real physical football here in the first half. Look out, pocket collapses fast. Holcomb is sacked by the entire defensive line of the Comets.
That's what they needed, and that is the last thing that Pine Bluff High needed to happen right there.
So now it'll be 4th and long for Pine Bluff.
Yes. That's exactly what we wanted right there. That D-line to get that penetration right there. Like, awesome play.
Strapped, as Charlie Collins would say.
Make sure to stay tuned for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show featuring the one and only and the truly amazing marching musical machine of the Mid-South. We are absolutely going to coverage that game. Terry, I'm going to get on you if you forget.
Well,
you don't
this
have to worry
is
about that.
this is Terry's first time seeing
This is my
N4
first time.
live.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a treat. They got a treat for you. You get an early Halloween trick or treat.
Okay, good.
Let me tell you, when
Look at the drum
the
majors down there.
Golden Lions and the Razorbacks were playing in War Memorial Stadium a couple of years ago, I have never seen two fan bases so together and so united before at any football game. I mean, the state of Arkansas was together, highlighted by M4's performance. Everybody was on their feet during halftime of that game. Razorback fans of all ages were going crazy for the band, and you can expect something similar here tonight.
Yeah, this M4 band is very amazing. I've been watching them since I was a young kid. Like I said, they're the reason why I got in the band and stuff like that. This band has won a lot of awards, did a lot of travel. Even when Barack Obama got elected in the House, they did the inaugural parade.
Yeah.
So
they just traveled to New Orleans a couple weeks ago, right?
No, it was just last weekend.
Yeah,
so
they were playing in the Superdome.
Yeah, so UAPB had a home game on Saturday. So when halftime was over and the game was over, the band jumped on the bus and went to New Orleans. And guess what? They played Southern, who's from Louisiana. So, like, they probably trailed each other back to Louisiana.
Yeah, they got on the bus with Southern. Yeah, absolutely. We sadly enough, man, we're missing. It's almost a home game. We're missing Reggie Swinton tonight, but we what's he say? All right.
I don't think Reggie said that. I think Kevin Hart said that.
Okay,
He stole Kevin Hart stuff right there.
See, I thought it was Matthew McConaughey.
Well, I've heard Reggie say it a couple of times, like when he's
Needs a patent every time it's a first down.
Well, that means Reggie would have to pay
Right.
have to pay royalties. I don't think he'd be willing to do that.
Definitely not.
I think the drop box is wrong. I think it's fourth down, not first.
Yeah, it's showing first down, but it should be 4th and long. This has been a long time out with just 41 seconds on the clock. Now the officials signal to resume play. Open field to the left.
What's your play call here, D-Rob?
My play call is the Mills Comets get a defensive stop right here. That's my play call.
Now 4th and long for Pine Bluff. And that's Marquise Brentley in the backfield, all alone. Takes the snap, drops back. He's going to throw it to the end zone. Picked off. Intercepted by Chauncey Haynes. They're going to pull him down, and the ball will be marked at the 2-yard line. Comets take over.
Mr. Playmaker, Mr. Chauncey Hayes, been doing it all season long. I told you, my prediction was the Mills Comets get a stop, get a play. Mr. Chauncey Hayes coming up big right there.
I wish he would have knocked the ball down because they would have had the ball at the 20.
True.
That is
as
true.
opposed to at the 2.
Yes.
Because then you could either just take a knee and take it to half, or I wouldn't be surprised to see the wishbone here and just run it out to the half.
Yeah.
We go into halftime. We're tied. We get the ball. We come out. We take over because we are a third quarter team. This Mills Comets
Yes.
team. We are like the Warriors. Oh, yep. And just like I said, here comes the wishbone.
Here
the
they
old bread
come.
and butter.
Caleb Sane and Charlie Collins, as well as Zeke Smith.
I'll just say do a quarterback sneak. Let's go to half.
Yep.
Comets take a timeout here with 25 seconds remaining in the first half.
Also, stay tuned in the second half. We got a very special guest that's going to be joining us up here in the booth in the second half. My good friend, my best friend, one of my best friends, Joshua Liddell, former Dalloway Cardinal, former Arkansas Razorback, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He's now with the University of Tennessee, so he's here tonight in Tennessee game. So he'll be joining us in the booth tonight to talk with me and Tripp in the second half.
Awesome. I didn't even know that until just now.
Hey, D-Rob, since we no longer see any Dalloway games, you guys used to have a chant, didn't you? How did it go?
It's just simple. Do it to him. That's
Okay.
it. Just do it to him.
How's it go again?
Do it to him.
Yeah.
Do it to him.
Hey, so, hey, all you Comet fans, you can go ahead and keep that chant going.
Oh, no. Listen, we got to keep that. Listen, we got to keep that. Dalloway is gone, so that's going to be gone with us.
So now going to be a QB sneak up the middle for the Comets to keep the clock rolling going into halftime.
Just like you called it.
And the
Yes.
Comets will
Yes.
receive the kickoff to begin the second half.
I didn't think go ahead and be an offensive coordinator.
Hey, guys, remember, we will be back with the M4 marching band.
Yes.
Halftime for the Ackles 1 halftime show. Thank you, Ackles. And remember, if you want to sponsor the broadcast in any way, shape, or form, both football, basketball, and our other spring sports, just give us a call.
501-238-2756. That's 501-238-2756. If you and your business would like to sponsor the Mills Sports Network or our entire Natural State Sports family. And we will be right back with the halftime performances right here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Eagles Flooring and Cabinets, we're pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
Take advantage of store-wide savings.
Carpet,
Tile,
Cabinets, and more.
free installation and padding on all carpets. No interest for 18 months on flooring or cabinets. Sales tax paid.
At Eagles Flooring and Cabinets, we make it beautiful
For less.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
control. Y'all got control. Try to draw.
And that was the marching musical machine of the Mid-South from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, performing here at halftime for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show. Now we continue our halftime show with a little halftime report.
Yeah.
And D-Rob, you got something special for us, don't you?
Yeah, man. We got my boy on the mic, Mr. Joshua Liddell, former Dalloway Cardinal, former Razorback. Now he's up there in Knoxville, Tennessee, with the Tennessee Volunteers, man. Welcome, bro. Welcome to the Southern Sports Network, man. This is my guy Trip right here, Trip Keeter, Joshua Liddell, one of the biggest Razorback fans. So he probably seen you plays. So it's good for you to join us as we get this first half report, and you be joining us a little bit for the second half also.
Yeah. So it's a physical ball game, obviously, fellas. Yeah. So far, score tied 7-7. In case anybody watching was wondering, and this play, I mean, I have never seen an environment like this for a high school football game. Everybody in Pine Bluff is here, basically. This place is jam-packed. We got people outside of the stadium sitting on top of their trucks watching the game. Got people, it's almost standing room only here tonight. And a very physical ball game. Both teams playing like it's the state championship right now. I mean, this is how big of a rivalry that it is. And, I mean, great defensive stops as well on those last two stops by the Mills Comets. D-Rob, what do you expect in the second half by the Comets, how they can continue this momentum?
It was a great end to have by the Mills Comets right there. They got some stops when they needed to. They had the Pablo Zebras in the red zone. They got some key stops. Mr. Charlie Collins, Mr. Caleb Sane, and that whole entire defensive line and the defensive backs, they made stops when it was needed.
Well, first off, thank you guys for having me. This is a great show. I always tune in every weekend, so I appreciate the work that you all do. But I got to say, man, these are the kind of games that you just kind of you dream of when you're in high school, right?
Yeah.
As a junior high kid, watching these games, and now you're in the big stage, right? And so that first half was pretty much what I expected from this game, a physical game from both teams. Obviously, we know what the talent that both teams have on the outside, but when it's like that, oftentimes you see it. It always comes back to how the interior line plays, offensive line, defensive line, and I think the key to the second half will be whoever can control the line of scrimmage. That's who's going to win the game.
Now, Joshua, watching this game, and as you're watching this, obviously, a very defensively minded guy, what do you expect to see in the second half by both teams to make adjustments here defensively in the second half?
I think you'll see tighter coverage on the outside. In that first half, you saw a lot of separation from receivers and safeties and cornerbacks as they're lined up. I think initially you'll see an alignment adjustment. Corners will be pressed up. Safeties will be closer to the line of scrimmage. But the dangerous thing about that, though, is that's when you allow the big play to happen. And so we'll see how both teams adjust and see what they come out with in the second half.
Now, what about you, D-Rob? You're QB1 here in the booth. So what do you expect to see both teams to do offensively to make adjustments in the second half?
I'm going to start with the Mills Comets. I'm gonna give Pine Bluff Zebras. They threw a lot of coverages at Ringo tonight, and Ringo He kept good poise. He had some like intentional grounds, but for most of the part of the night, Mr. Ringo, he has done what we know him to do. He make plays. He takes what's given. He get his playmakers the ball. And listen, we even call Akil Madison names tonight. Cause guess what? We don't need to, because like all year we've been talking about depth for the Mills Comets, and they have showed it tonight. They got the depth. As far as the Pompey Zebras, they playing excellent ball. Mr. Landon Holcomb and company defense is playing pretty stingy right now. So I look for like the Pompey just to keep throwing coverages at Mills Comets, and like, oh man, it's a ball game to here tonight.
Absolutely.
Ringo is playing a great game.
Yeah.
I think he's doing a good job of managing the environment, because think about it, this is a crazy atmosphere.
Yes.
You know, to be a young quarterback, to kind of manage that. I think he's doing it well. I do think he's going to have to continue to run the football in the second half and take what the defense gives him. He'll need to be patient, but this is the game that I think is going to be on his shoulders, and I think he's ready for it.
So he's playing under Coach Lee. You also play quarterback under Coach Lee. Just tell me, how is it playing like in these big games under Coach Lee? Like, what's some of the words that Coach Lee told you, like you get in these big games like this?
So these games pretty much go back to what you do in the offseason with Coach Lee. Coach Lee is someone who really prepares you in the offseason. So when game day comes, Coach Lee is super relaxed. He knows how big his game is, but when he's talking to the QB, he's going to be calm. He'll be juicing them up, kind of giving them motivation, kind of talking them up, and so it's fun. These games, Lee loves for these games, man, and he's always great for them.
And as we close our Akel's Carpet One halftime show, I just want to ask you guys, both of you, this one question. It has been a physical, hard-nosed, old-fashioned football game so far. It is going to probably come down to the wire tonight. What is your ending predictions for the remainder of this ball game tonight?
You can put me on the spot. All right, I'm gonna just say Mills come and win. I don't care if it's about 1 point, half a point. A win is a win in my book. Mills coming here in a hostile environment. Like I said, fans was piling here at 4:30, lines long, and like Mills coming for the win tonight. Like I don't think it's an upset, but
I agree, D-Rob. I said coming in, this would be a close game throughout. After watching that first half, I do think Mills' defense will make one play, get one stop to win the game. I think it'll be a nail-biter. I think Mills will score late and then get the stop late to seal it.
Well, Josh, we thank you so much for joining us here tonight in the broadcast booth, and that'll do it for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show. We're going to take about a 3-minute timeout here, and then we'll be back with our second half of play in the third quarter.
Before we end this halftime, shout out to our boy KV Intel up there in Montreal, Canada, putting on for he's putting on for Dalloway Cards, but he's putting on for the city in Palm Bluff right now. Played 4 years with the Green Bay Packers. Now he in Montreal, Canada, putting on for the city. A70, stand up, baby.
Yes, sir. Dixie Court.
We'll be right back as we begin the third quarter of play as the score is tied at halftime, 7-7. We'll be right back with more on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that.
And we welcome you back to Torrey Hunter Field at Jordan Stadium. As you see the Comets warming up on the field right now. The Zebras have yet to emerge from their locker room. Here at halftime, the score is tied at 7. And we wish you a pleasant evening, everybody. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson, our producer and engineer, Terry Jordan. On our high camera is Jake Couples, and our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. On the cam, I call it.
Cam.
Yeah.
I wish he could hear us down there.
We see you, Cameron.
Look at
you. What's up, man? So now here come the Zebras onto the field now. It's been a physical first half. It is probably going to be twice as feisty in the second half, fellas, because it is going to be a tough fought ball game. I expect it to go down to the wire.
Oh yeah, like Josh said, it's all about who wants it more, who make the last touchdown, who get the last stop. So both teams been playing some incredible defense on tonight. You see some flashes of some good offensive plays tonight, but like I said, it's all about who wanted more.
Yeah, in this half, I think it's really important to keep your composure. Second half is a lot of times when it'll get a little bit more physical, right? You have to watch the penalties. I think field position will be key to start this second half. So whoever can win that battle will be in a great position.
The Zebras are down on their side of the field warming up. The clock was bumped back up about 2.5 minutes. So we got some time to chat, fellas, because like you said, Dero, it's been all defense.
Oh, yeah.
It's been all defense tonight. Old-fashioned football, I like to call it. Very hard-nosed. Very few penalties, surprisingly. Knowing how physical and how, tough of a rivalry this game is and how important it is to everybody on the field, there's been only, 3 or 4 penalties throughout the entire first half.
As we know, this is no lie, the Mills Comets probably one of the most penalized teams in the state in high school football, and they have done an incredible job tonight keeping composure, cutting the pillars down, and tonight they only have 2 penalties, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hats off to the coaching staff. Coach Lee and the staff got the guys prepared. They're playing clean, good football, and just competitive. It'll be a great second half.
It's all about discipline in the game of football, and I believe, fellas, that the most disciplined team on the field will come out on top because it's a physical game. It's a hard-fought game. The game of the week by, you said, 3 high school football outlets online. This week we had Randy Rainwater and Kevin Bohannon from 103.7 The Buzz on their pregame show for Drive Time Sports. And, it's a big football game, and it was so big they had M4 performing at halftime. Come on. You can't get any bigger than that.
You think you could play an instrument or do a back bend or something like them drum matches out there?
Do you see me, D-Rob? Do you think I could do that?
Hey, man, you probably can.
I would like to think that I would be, in percussion, trying maybe, probably the one struggling the most.
And listen, you got the right guy next to me, man. You got Mr. Nick Cannon, Mr. Joshua Liddell himself, played the snare for a very long time. Come from a family they know how to play a lot of instruments, a very talented family.
Don't forget track stars.
Oh yes. How can we forget track? His mom is Vicky Liddell. I think she got more gold medals than Usain Bolt. Just tell us about your mom, Josh.
Yeah, man. She's actually the best athlete in the family. When you look at the awards she's won these past couple of years since she's retired, she's honestly the best athlete through our family. She's traveling all over the country. She's great. She's competing, especially at her age. How well she does, and she's fast. I don't know. I think she can take you in 100 meters.
I
think she can get you in 100 meters.
Listen, why you gonna put me out? Let's put you out. I just remember in band camp, we used to run laps around the school, and his mom used to keep up with us, and she used to be half. She used to be half of the band. Mm-hmm. She used to be half of the band around the school for laps.
So you guys heard it here. We need to go 5 minutes to 5. This is Liddell versus D-Rob, the 100 meters.
So now Macklin Eisler getting ready to kick it away for Pine Bluff. That is Akil Madison and KJ Ferguson back deep to return. It's going to be a low kick. And look out, Comets got to pick it up. And
I hope they're lucky it got
blown dead. As a penalty is going to be offsides against Pine Bluff as they were about just too ready to get going.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it is a temperature-wise, it is a comfortable night here in Pine Bluff. Really low temps as fall is in full swing. It is football weather for sure.
We almost heard M4 playing again on that return.
Hostile territory.
Absolutely. This place is absolutely packed. It is so packed that it's almost standing room only. And many people not even trying to get into the stadium as they're sitting on top of their trucks and in their cars watching the game.
Still tailgating.
Out there tailgating. Yeah, the roads outside of the stadium are just jam-packed with parked cars. I have never seen anything like this.
It was just the only place to be.
I mean, this kind of takes me back to before my high school years back in Heber Springs. We had had a lot of fans, a lot of great tailgating just like this. And it's coming back now, too. You'll see it next week, D-Rob.
Oh, yeah. I'll be making an appearance in Heber Springs next week as they take on the Lone Oak Jackrabbits.
Now the kick is away. Madison will return it. He's got some room down the right side. Look out. He's going to be caught, wrapped up at about the 35-yard line. He's slowed down just a bit. And now the Comets will begin the second half. 1st and 10.
This first drive is always key. You want to see what adjustments the coaches have made to start the drive. Look for the first couple of plays. Those are the ones that coaches have kind of mapped out. They feel that they'll have success in those. So look for a good start for Mills.
I'm getting kind of distracted over here, fellas. If you see over there, they have a slingshot down there that's been lit up. It looks like you get a star in Mario Kart. It's all LED lit up. It's crazy down there. Everyone's showing up tonight in Pine Bluff. So now Rodney Jackson takes the handoff up the middle, got some open room, gets about 8 yards on the carry. And that'll bring up 2nd down for the Comets. The Mills coming out fast to begin the second half.
Yeah, we didn't see much running by Mr. Rojak there. Well, we seen it like late in the half, but that's a great sign right there that we can run the ball versus this 3 front right here. 2nd
down, give to Rodney Jackson again. Flag on the play. It might be a holding against the Comets. We will see. This is a good run by Rodney. Again, it will be holding against the Comets.
We talk about hostile territory. Like we mentioned that you played for the Arkansas Razorbacks. What's some of the most hostile territories you have played in playing for the Razorbacks?
Honestly, by far the most hostile environment was the school I'm currently at right now in Knoxville, University of Tennessee. We played them a night game in England, which is crazy.
Hey, we won, though.
Yeah, we won. We won. Yeah. They jumped out to a 14-0 start. Evan Berry, the son of Knoxville legend, returned the kickoff, and it was amazing.
That's awesome, man.
So now 2nd down and 12 after the holding penalty for the Comets. Javion Love, the man in motion. Ringo takes the snap, drops back, is going to throw down the middle, almost picked off. Pass was intended for Dylan Parks.
Somebody was coming away with a touchdown there.
He was at the 50-yard line. Would have been a big 1st down if he came down with it. Ringo just overthrew him. It'll be 3rd down.
We're going to be smart here.
High-tempo offense here to begin the 3rd quarter for the Comets. Open field to the right, trips right.
Josh, can you explain why they're going to this 3 deep snap?
And the ball, the snap flies over the head of Achilles Ringo. He's got the fall on top of it at the 15-yard line. And what would have been a big chance for a 1st down for the Comets ends in disaster. And now 4th and forever, the Comets will have to punt it away.
That's tough right there. Drive killers are real.
Yeah. we talked about it. They've been running the ball well. And that penalty right there, we see how that slows down the drive. And thankfully, we were able to fall on that bad snap and get the punt away.
Austin Dendy and Courtney Crutchfield back deep to return the Achilles Ringo punt. As Ringo's backed up at his own 5-yard line. Gets the punt away. It's going to be a low punt. Going to take a roll and will remain in Comets territory. Going to be down at the 48-yard line, and that's where Pine Bluff will take over 1st and 10. So as you said, D-Rob, a drive killer as the Comets coming out playing some high-tempo offense, and that high snap just obliterated the momentum for the Comets.
Oh, yeah, so, like, the Comets is all to a little so-so start right there, running the ball. And like I said, drive killers, like, snap went over Mr. Ringo's head. Gladly he recovered. It's time for defense to play ball now.
I can guarantee you this. Coach Lee emphasized to the guys, you have to get pressure on the quarterback. That will be the key for the defense to win this game.
Cortez Lee loves having all 11 guys on defense flying towards the ball. We're looking to see that here in the second half. Holcomb going to throw it down to his right side of Crutchfield. And it's going to be stopped instantly by KJ Ferguson for the Comets. Going to be a gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down.
That was a great open field tackle right there.
You love it. You love to see DBs when they're aligned, a little bit off coverage. Break on the ball, make a secure tackle, and make a stop it again. Great play.
Now 2nd down and 8 for the Zebras. Right in the middle of the field. Going to hand it off up the middle. Look out, he finds some open room. Going to be tackled about the 40-yard line. That was Marquez Brentley on the carry. And he's been a driving force for this Pine Bluff offense here tonight. Ball at about the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
930 fans currently.
For Pine Bluff.
If you watching, don't forget to subscribe.
Everybody right now subscribes. We have another 1,000.
Yeah, everybody press the subscribe button right now.
We thank you all so much for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. The play clock is at 5. Holcomb is going to have to take the snap and hand it off to Brentley again. And he found a hole, but it was tripped up after crossing the line to gain, so it moves the chains for Pine Bluff.
That was a nice trip up right there because he didn't get tripped up. Oh, it was a lot of green right there.
Oh, yes.
Zebra's run game looks good tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Always has been.
So now 1st and 10 from the Comets' 36-yard line. Ball game is tied at 7. Dendy, the man in motion, will hand it off to him down the right side. And a flag comes down as he was hit out of bounds. Looks like it might be a late hit penalty against the Comets.
Holding versus the Zebras. All year I said when you try to run jet sweep plays, it's hard to get on that edge without holding. Like you have to really seal that edge when you run them jet sweeps.
So the officiating crew will discuss it, and now the white hat signals for it is holding. So I'll take away a great run down the right side by Austin Dendy. That penalty to be a defensive favor for the Comets.
I'm just excited to say we just have so much talent on the field tonight. A lot of guys with like D1 offers and guys who's committed places. Like, it's just straight kudos to these student athletes and these coaches putting these student athletes out here, giving the recognition they need, getting them recognized, getting these boys that free tuition, that free school.
So now 1st and long for Pine Bluff. They're going to hand it off up the middle again to Brentley. He found some open room slightly, but he's only going to gain about 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I want to go back to what you said, D-Rob, because I've always been a believer that there is so much talent in Southeast Arkansas, Central Arkansas. And to see the guys out here now, Dendy, all these guys, Crutchfield, Turk, all these guys, I mean, the talent that they have and the the platform that they have now. I love it, and hopefully it continues to grow.
Yeah, social media. you can market yourself on social media now, and that's what most of these guys kind of do, also market themselves. So it's great.
Holcomb have to roll it out to his left. Up the middle, ball is tipped and almost intercepted, but a flag comes in late. I'm not sure what that penalty will be, as the ball was nearly picked off by the Comets.
Maybe.
That was Chauncey Haynes, and I believe Ian Streeter back there on the tip.
That's one of my ski drills right there.
Tighter coverage, I mentioned it. You'll see tighter coverage this half. It's all about who can make the least amount of mistakes and field position. That's going to win the game.
Yes, sir.
So pass interference against the Comets, holding against Pine Bluff.
Offset.
And those penalties will offset.
Mama.
I will say this, though. Crutchfield is dangerous. With this tighter coverage, I will be leery with how we played number 2.
So now going to be 2nd down and 12 for Pine Bluff after those 2 penalties. Open field to the left. Dendy the man in motion. Holcomb takes the snap, drops back. Looking long. He's going to throw it. In double coverage was Dendy. Incomplete. Overthrew his man. As he was in double coverage. As that was a dangerous pass by Holcomb.
Mr. Caleb Sang getting after Mr. Landon Holcomb right there.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 12 for Pine Bluff. The Comets have been playing fantastic defense here so far. So we thank you all so much for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports, for what is looking to be, and is so far, the game of the year. It's been a defensive battle. Now Holcomb try to throw it down the left side, incomplete. Courtney Crutchfield did not catch the ball as it bounced on the ground right in front of him. And now bring up 4th down and 12 for Pine Bluff.
Great effort. That's a hard throw to complete.
Oh, yeah.
Far side hash, out to the opposite side of the field.
Probably the hardest throw in football, easily.
Yeah. Great effort, though.
So now 4th down and 12. Zebras are going to go for it. Now they're going to run trips right with open field to the left. Watch out for some trickery here as well. Now Holcomb drops back. He's going to throw. Picked off! Ian Streeter with the interception for the Comets. And the momentum killer. And the Comets will take over 1st and 10.
I don't know what Mr. Landon Holcomb seen right there. It's like he threw a hitch right to Mr. Ian Streeter right there.
Yeah. So with 6:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, your Comets take over 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. After an Ian Streeter interception on 4th down. So now trips right for the Comets. Open field is to the right on 1st and 10. Ringo takes the snap, looks down the middle of Javion Love. Love is hit as he catches the ball, but he still brought it down. That'll be a gain of about 8 on the play, 2nd down.
Joshua Dale, can you tell the folks why you think the Papa High Zebras is going to this 3 safety high right here?
So with any 3 safety high look, you want to limit the big play. Right, so you want to make sure that you keep everything in front and you tackle it, and you can play another snap. The thing about that, though, is you give up so much space underneath.
Right.
You're susceptible to the run, which we've seen, and then you give up those plays just like that you just seen.
Rodney Jackson carrying the ball up the middle and will move the chains for the Comets from their own 39-yard line.
So basically what you're saying is with this 3 safety high, you just basically banking on your team to come up and make tackles.
Yes, you're banking on your team to make tackles. But for offense, what I believe Coach Lee is going to tell Ringo is just take what they give you. Be patient, just like he's been doing. You may have to use your legs, scramble, get a few yards, but just keep the chains moving, keep positive field position, and keep positive plays.
Jackson down the left side as he was stopped after gaining about 2 yards. And where will they mark the ball? They'll mark it as about a 2-yard gain. They'll bring up second down. About 5:15 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Ringo drops back, looks to throw. He's going to scramble down to the near side. Going to try to find someone to throw it to. Almost had Dylan Parks, but just overthrew him as he threw it away. And now that'll bring up third down and 8 for the Comets.
Good discipline right there by the Zebras. Kept their eyes on the guys, kept the guys in front of them, and forced their incompletion.
That's what the 3 safety high will do right there.
That's the goal.
Yes.
That's the goal right there.
So now third down and 8 for the Comets.
Have to take the underneath route. Have to take the underneath. There's no space over top.
Ringo is going to keep it himself on third down. Tries to go up the middle. I think he lost his mouth guard there on the carry. Stopped about 3 yards shy of the first down.
That's a play you call once you know you're going for it on fourth down.
That's fourth down right here, too.
Comets will be going for it here on fourth down from their own 46-yard line, trying to get into Pine Bluff territory.
I hope it's a quick punt right here. I ain't gonna lie. Your defense is playing good right now. And I would love to see them punt, so keep trusting your defense. Your defense playing ball. I would love to see them pin them.
Ringo and Rojak in shotgun. Ringo's going to look to throw on fourth down. Throw to his far side, incomplete. Flags come down as Akil Madison was knocked down as the ball came his way. It's going to be defensive pass interference against Pine Bluff.
That was a tough one right there.
Do you think he would have caught that?
Yeah.
He probably would, yes. He would have caught it, and he probably would have gained a lot more yardage as well. There was some green grass in front of him. So now will be first down into Pine Bluff territory for the Comets at the Zebras' 39-yard line. Ringo and Jackson in shotgun. Trips right. And hand it off to Rodney Jackson. He's going to be pulled down in the backfield immediately. That was Danny Johnson quickly getting in the backfield for Pine Bluff. Second down.
That is a great play by 72. So what we've been talking about is they're in a 3 high safety look. It is difficult to stop the run once you have so many athletes committed to the pass.
Javion Love, the man in motion. Ringo fakes the handoff, gets away, and couldn't find some open room as he's going to be tackled in the backfield by Glenn Barnes for Pine Bluff, and it'll be third down for Mills.
Third down.
It's a possible miscue there for the Comets on that previous play, so now it's going to be third down and about 12.
It was a great read by Mr. Ringo, but like your outside receiver, Mr. Dylan Parks, he had to let the man go or he would have been called for a holding call. So it was tough.
I like to see Ringo get upfield and get as much you can get.
Oh, Ringo almost wasn't ready for the snap. Gonna throw it down up the middle.
He wanted to call. No. You're not getting that call here, buddy.
Trying to give it to Akil Madison.
The center snapped the ball before Ringo was ready.
Yeah. I don't think anybody was quite ready. It was lucky that the ball kind of fell into Ringo's hands on the snap. So now, fourth down once again for the Comets.
Are we playing it?
Comets looking like they're going to go for it here on fourth and long with Ringo and Jackson in the backfield. Open field to the left, trips left.
I don't know, it'll be tough.
Ringo takes the snap, gonna have to throw it deep, and he's got a man.
Wow.
And they get the first down. KJ Ferguson on the reception down the far sideline and gets a big first down for the Comets.
These are the kind of plays that will win you the game.
Yes.
3rd and long in the road in a hostile environment. During the 3 safety look. We were talking about our drive, how difficult it is to push the ball downfield with 3 safeties. That was a great play.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ringo found a little soft coverage right there behind the between the corner and Mr. Crutchfield right there. So great play by Mr. Ringo, find his man to KJ.
Charlie Collins on the field now for the Comets as Ringo hands it off to Ronnie Jackson. He was stopped after gaining about 2 or 3 yards. I'll bring up 2nd down for the Comets. Mills trying to get into the red zone on this drive.
Mills had half the ball the whole 3rd quarter, had he? Oh.
Wait, no, they got a turnover. They got a pace.
Okay, that's right.
2:55 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Comets looking to take the lead.
They are winning time of possession now.
Ringo calling an audible from the line of scrimmage. Take the snap, hand it off to Ronnie Jackson, and Jackson almost spun away to be brought down at about the 24-yard line.
And although they're not gaining much with this run game, but it's just keeping that Pablo High Zebra defense honest. It's just letting them know, like, we still can't get – the run game is here.
I agree, but I would love to see them sprinkle in some quick pass plays.
So now 3rd down and 8 for the Comets. Ferguson, the man in motion. Ringo takes the snap. Look out. Almost sacked from behind. Scrambles away. And he's got some open room down the near side. He's going to keep it. Trying to go out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. As he still had some, it looked like he had some more room to keep going. But he made the wise decision to go out of bounds. And the Comets facing 4th down once again inside the red zone. Open field is to the right. And Caleb Sane and Charlie Collins. And now the Comets going to want to use their first timeout of the 2nd half.
They was going to bring the wishbone in. They little 37 power action, little 37 power fake fullback get a flag action. Remember that? Something we haven't talked about tonight is about the Palm Bluff High, like the tradition that Palm Bluff High has. Like, I think now they have the most state championships in high school football right now. I think it's 23. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. I think it's 23 state championships.
You're up there.
A lot of great athletes came through here. Shabazz, Ladarius Skeleton, David Beasley, Romar Reddies. I don't know too many past guys, but I just know
Ricky Clements,
like the tradition. Hunt, Jawan Hunt, like all that, like so many great players that came through Palm Bluff. Just a Willie Rofe, like NFL Hall of Famer, like so many great talents came through Palm Bluff. Torrey Hunter, it's the tradition is rich here. So like it's good to be in some rich tradition right now. Just a blessing to be here tonight.
The 870 and 501, man, so much talent.
So whereas Mills is historically a basketball school.
So now the Comets are facing 4th and 3 at the 19-yard line. And it looks like they're bringing out their big man set. Zeke Smith, Charlie Collins. And I believe that's Caleb Sane back there with them. Ringo gonna pass it instead. Look out, he's gonna be sacked on 4th down. Did not find an open man. There was a little bit of trickery there, making the Zebras think they were gonna run the ball, but Pine Bluff was still ready. They take down Achilles Ringo in the backfield, turnover on downs.
With the defensive ball game, I would have loved to have seen a field goal there, but hats off to the Zebra defense, man. What a game.
It's been a defensive game all night for both teams. It all comes down to which offense wants to push harder.
Yeah.
1:47 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Pine Bluff takes over 1st and 10 after a defensive stop on 4th down. They begin this drive from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Hand it off up the middle. Look out, he's got some open room. As I believe, couldn't quite see who that was on the carry on the previous play. I believe.
No, 9 or it's 9 or 8.
I think it was Juwan Hayes for Pine Bluff. Got a pretty big gain on the previous play, about 7 yards. Bring a 2nd down. 1:05 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And the wave has started on the home side of the stadium. On 2nd down, Zebras handed off once again. Comets swarming to the ball. A good stop there by the Comets defense once again.
Yeah.
As that was Hayes on the carry again for Pine Bluff.
The defensive line is beginning to enforce their will, get the penetration they wanted, and it's shaping up to be a great 4th quarter here tonight.
On both sides. I
Yes.
think whoever can run the football the best and whoever can project the quarterback will be on top to win the game.
Get your popcorn ready, folks, if you don't already have it already, because it's going to be an exciting 4th quarter. It's going to come down to the wire. We have just over 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Pine Bluff with one more play before the 3rd quarter ends. Now 1st and 10. Gonna run it up the middle again. Found a hole. That was Brentley on the carry. Now I have some John going on the field. And that'll do it for our 3rd quarter of play. Your score still tied at 7. Now this is looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. We'll be right back on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
We welcome you back. We welcome you back to Jordan Stadium. I forgot to unmute my mic there for a second.
It's the 4th quarter, man. If you're at home on your couch, put your 4s up. Put your 4s in there. Everybody in the stands, put your 4s in there. It's 4th quarter, baby.
It's the 4th quarter here in Pine Bluff. We have a tie ball game at 7 apiece. And we thank you all so much for joining us here tonight on the Mill Sports Network. I'm Trip Keeter. Alongside my broadcast partner, Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. So he's now joining us again on the headset. Our hard camera tonight is Jake Couples. A little nod there by his camera every time we announce his name. And then our sideline camera is Cameron Couples on the cam down on the sideline.
Cam.
He gets some fantastic shots down there as well. So now starting the 4th quarter, Pine Bluff has 2nd down in their own territory, and now that was Dendy on the carry.
Mr. Mizzou Tiger.
As he committed to the University of Missouri this week.
Yes, he did.
So he's going to be a future Mizzou Tiger. We got a couple of future Razorbacks on the field as well. Courtney Crutchfield for Pine Bluff and Charleston Collins for Mills. who are both fantastic, just athletes. It doesn't matter what what position says on their roster. They're just athletes. They go at it no matter what they're playing, especially Courtney Crutchfield. I mean, the things I've heard about this man and seen from him, he's fantastic.
The great ATH.
Yes. And same thing with Charlie Collins. Charlie jumped over a man during our game at Watson Chapel.
Definitely.
So now that's going to be a offsides against the Comets.
Tried to time up the snap count there.
Yeah, they tried to jump the snap.
So right now, Pine Bluff has watched the tape and they see that running the ball has been the Mills Comets' weakness this year, and they are leaning right now. So they kind of went to the pass heavy the last drive. It didn't work out. Here they are running the ball.
They switched running backs too. They got Mr. Dendy back there.
So 1st and 5. We're going to hand it off to Dendy. And flag down. It might be a holding. This play might be coming back. That was a great run there by Austin Dendy. Had a zebra, lost his helmet.
Looked like a block in the back or a hold to me.
It will be a holding against the Zebras. As Javon Harris lost his hat on the previous play, he'll have to step out off the field for one play.
That's a big loss on the field.
Now, after that holding penalty, that'll set the Zebras back 10 yards. So it'll be 1st down and 15 from their own 45-yard line. And another flag. Another flag came flying from the Pine Bluff sideline.
I don't think they were happy with that block in
No.
the back ball. Well,
sideline warning will be the penalty against Pine Bluff.
At least Harris will be able to come back on the field after that play. Get his helmet nice and strapped up. I think I've seen more kids' helmets pop off this year than I have my entire life.
Yeah, our great friend Nick Carter, one game, helmet popped off like
5 or 6 times in a row. It was like every play at the end of the game. Luckily for Mills, they've got a good stable of linemen there by Coach Marcus Bolden.
Also, y'all have these athletes. Recovery is the best thing. Y'all need some recovery, man. Go see my guys at Ortho, Arkansas. My good doctor, Dr. Wyatt and Miss Letitia, get you right.
Holcomb alone in the backfield, going to throw it away. Pass will be batted down, incomplete. Because that was Zay dribbling on the coverage for the Comets. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
On a roughing the passer there. The rule is supposed to be you get 2 steps, and he might have took 2.5.
It's kind of shaky.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
But the inside move he made on the right tackle, number 55, was killer. And Sane's first step is absolutely absurd. And like the game that he missed this year, or the 2 games that he missed this year, it was noticeable.
2nd and 15 from the 45. Open field to the left. Courtney Crutchfield lining up in the slot. Landon Holcomb alone in the backfield with trips left. On 2nd down and 15, Holcomb takes the snap. Look out! He's almost sacked by Caleb Sane, but he got the pass away. And look out, as his receiver got some open field.
That's a tough throw. That is a tough throw right there.
So that was Tristan Helms on the reception. Thanks for the assist there on the roster, D-Rob. I thought it was a 31.
I got these eyes there.
D-Rob, what is going through your mind when you have these D linemen just teeing off on you and you know you're going to get hit? Like, what goes through your mind as a quarterback?
As a quarterback, you just got to stand in that pocket very strong. Like, just keep your composure and just deliver that throw. Just get it to your playmakers, let them do the rest. Because at the end, guess what? You're going to be holding the 2 hands in the air. Or maybe doing like a little Aaron Rodgers discount double check.
So now, change of mood for the Zebras. 3 on the play clock, and they're going to take a timeout.
I think that's their first timeout.
They let the play clock almost run out. They almost had a delay of game.
Yeah.
It looked like they tried to make some late substitutions there, and about 2 out of the 3 guys didn't know where they needed to
So,
line
Trip,
up.
my bad for cutting you. True. So can you say the hype has been real? This game has been everything as advertised?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as I said, saying this is a rivalry game is an understatement. I mean, this game has been circled in red in the calendars for both of these teams. It has lived up to the hype. Despite the heartbreaking loss at Maumelle last week, you would have thought for a regular team that would have just knocked them off their groove, probably given up on the season. Not the Mills Comets. They are still fighting against what is one of the best teams in the state. In the Pine Bluff Zebras. It has been a fantastic, physical, hard-nosed game so far. And like I said, it's looking like it's going to come down to the wire.
Oh yeah, it's good seeing the Mills Comets battle against the number 2 team in 5A. The whole class of 5A right now. Pine Bluff Zebras sitting right behind Parkview in the class 5A, and Mills is sitting at number 8 right now. But it's good seeing these two teams, these two heavyweight teams, clash here tonight in Pine Bluff.
So Pine Bluff coming back onto the field on 1st and 10 at the Comets 40-yard line. I believe that's Austin Dendy back behind Landon Holcomb. 15 on the play clock. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, open field to the right. You're going to hand it off, as that was Brentley, I beg your pardon, on the carry. Good gain of about 5 yards on the play. And they'll mark it as about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down. Make it a 3-yard gain.
I was like, they're walking you back there, Trip.
Yep. I can't believe it, what I'm seeing right now, D-Rod. We have 1,000 people watching us tonight.
Yeah.
This is just what the viewership can see. It's actually over 100 more.
Wow.
1,100 viewers.
We thank you all so much for joining us here on the Mill Sports Network. If you haven't already, hit subscribe to the Mill Sports Network.
Support these athletes.
Yes. So now on 2nd down, they're going to hand off to Brentley again, and Caleb Sane came charging at him from behind, bringing him down back at the 40-yard line.
C3 Sane on the chase down with the little boogie oogie dance at the end.
You know what I love about our Mills rosters is that Coach Hicks and Coach Lee made sure to include the Comets nicknames on here for each player. So we got like Captain Ryan White, Turk for Achilles Ringo, and on that tackle, C Sane 3, Caleb Sane for the Comets.
Yeah, it's always cool to have a nickname.
Oh, yeah.
D-Rob.
Yes, sir. D-Rob. It's me.
Technically, Trip is my nickname.
Oh, we already gave you a name.
I was like, are you going to reveal your real name?
No.
I was serious.
On 3rd and 10, Holcomb's going to throw it down the middle. Intercepted by the Comets. Picked off, I believe.
Ryan White.
That was Captain Ryan White on the pick. A momentum killer. And Ryan is a bit shaken up after the play. He is being helped off the field by Charlie Collins.
He got undercut there.
I love to see some of the young guys on the field as well. Jamison Parker on the defensive line, the sophomore for the Comets. And he made some good plays last week at Maumelle, and now he's been fighting hard all game.
That was a great play by
Captain
Ryan White. Yes, sir.
So now the Comets will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Ball game still tied at 7 with just under 8 remaining and a flag. We got a flag.
What's the flag over here?
That came from the near sideline all the way up at the officials at the 50-yard line.
We got too many on the field, maybe it looks like.
And we'll see what it is. That might be it. And the penalty will be waived off instead.
He thought, so what the referee thought he saw was 12 men on the field by Pine Bluff High. He checked with the opposing ref, and he waved it off.
Listen, man, that's drive killers too, man.
Yeah. It's now 1st and 10.
Over 1,200 people watching now.
Oh, hand off to Ronnie Jackson up the middle. He's got some open room. And he gets the 1st down. They're going to stop him just after and the ball popped away. They stole the ball away from Ronnie Jackson. They stripped it from his arms.
Big time play.
I don't like that. That whistle got to be blown right there. His forward progression was over.
It was stopped.
That
right
whistle
at the 40-yard line.
That whistle should be blown right there. Forward progression was stopped right there.
They were actually driving him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
There should have been a whistle as his forward progress was stopped for a good 5 seconds. He was just standing there.
Let's take a look at it on the replay. Yeah, his momentum was completely stopped. That's a tough call, but you know what they say, ball don't lie.
So it'll be a tough turnover. Ball goes back to Pine Bluff as they start a new drive deep in Comets territory.
Zebra's chance.
Quite a few turnovers here tonight by both defenses. Now Holcomb gonna roll out to his right quickly, tries to throw it away, but the ball was batted down. The officials were late to blow their whistle, but it's an incomplete
They're gonna have to
pass.
be quicker on those whistles, man.
Charleston Collins got a hand on it.
They tried to run a backside jailbreak screen off of a rollout, which normally against a defensive end trailing down the line of scrimmage is the correct thing. But when you have a 6'5", 240-pound guy who's already jumped over a guy this year, maybe don't throw it at that guy.
So 2nd down and 10 for Pine Bluff at the Comets' 29-yard line. Holcomb at quarterback for Pine Bluff High. Marquez Brentley right behind him at running back.
I feel that cold front coming in.
We'll hand it off to Brentley up the middle on 2nd down. Comets going to pull him down. Might have got a 10-yard gain on that play. We'll see where they mark it. It looks like it will be 3rd down and 1 for Pine Bluff. The line to cross here to get 1st down will be the 20-yard line for Pine Bluff. So Comets looking for a big stop here. Hand it off to Brentley once again up the middle.
I don't think he got it.
And Zebra lost his helmet.
4th down.
It popped right away. It will be 4th down.
The Mills coming defense, they bend, but they might not break.
That might have been the best run stop they've had all year.
Yeah.
If they get a stop right here, then they're in a good spot.
Yes.
It's good to see Mr. Ryan White back on the field, Cap.
He was shaken up after the previous defensive stand. Now, 4th down and 1
Here we
for
go.
Pine Bluff at the 20-yard line. They got to reach the 19 to get the 1st down. A crucial 4th down here with 6:15 and counting in the 4th quarter.
There's no way they're not running right.
Holcomb going to keep it at quarterback, and he gets the 1st down and then some.
It's Dindy.
Dindy at Wildcat.
Correction, that was Austin Dindy on the direct snap. Gets inside, deep into the red zone for Pine Bluff.
Absolutely great play call there. Put your best athlete out there, give him the ball, and let him make something happen.
Ball is at the 12-yard line. Now 1st and 10 in the red zone
Clock's rolling
for the Zebras. Clock is rolling with 5:30 and counting. Fans here are starting to get on their feet as this is a crucial series of downs here. Now 1st and 10, Landon Holcomb back at quarterback. With Brentley, his running back, they'll hand it off. No, he'll fake the handoff. Now Holcomb on the quarterback keeper. It's a good couple of yards on the play. Down at about the 5-yard line. 2nd down.
That was a very heads-up play by Holcomb.
Yeah, but he slid and good job protecting your body.
So they marked the ball at about the 9-yard line. Got to reach the 2 to get a 1st down. But you know for a fact that the Zebras are looking end zone.
I would be shocked if there was not at least one fade to Crutchfield thrown here.
Well, Holcomb, they hand it off to Brentley. He's going to try to find some open space down the left side. Tackled at the 5. There's a lot of Mills fans on our side was looking for a holding penalty.
Oh, my.
Including in the booth.
I was looking for it. I need your binoculars from last week.
Hey, listen, the play call there, the buck sweep, great play call. And great job by the back to cut it up there.
So now 3rd down from the 5-yard line. Clock continues to roll with 3:45 remaining in the 4th quarter.
I think Mills needs to send some serious pressure here, but at the same time, these receivers are dangerous. Oh, he's saying head top over here on the right to Dendy. Nope, run.
Run it up the middle and touchdown. Pine Bluff retakes the lead on an Austin Dendy touchdown run.
As the clock still continues to run after the touchdown.
Tough break for the Comets as the defense for Mills has been showing a lot of aggression all night long, but couldn't get the crucial stop right there.
We're going to go back to that fumble recovery and scoring off of turnovers. And that was the Zebras' first touchdown since the very first drive of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So they've gone a very long time with this defense holding.
And the extra point from Heisner is away and good. So with 3:17 remaining here in the 4th quarter, Comets.
Listen, we done seen it all year long. Mills did it last week, scoring 1 play. This is a high-powered offense. They score in spurts. So, like, it's not over. A lot of time left, 3 minutes and 17 seconds. You got the best quarterback in the state in Cleve's Ringo. You got some great weapons. You got the dynamic duo. We ain't heard Madison all night, so we look forward. Like, it's time to put a drive together, baby.
3:17 on the game clock, and still plenty of football left. Just the thing with this Comets offense, you got to play both fast and play smart.
Oh yeah.
So a crucial drive coming up after this kickoff. Both bands playing loud here for both Pine Bluff High and Mills. We had a fantastic halftime show by the marching musical machine of the Mid-South.
Yeah.
Pine Bluff looking to punt it away. Comets staying cautious.
They're still lined up in the onside formation. They kick it away.
Kick is away. To be returned. Look out, lowers his shoulder, still breaks away. There goes Chauncey Haynes. Haynes still trying to find some open room. Still with a shake and bake on his feet. Gets down at about the 45-yard line. Some jawing going down on the field right now.
I told you, Chauncey Haynes.
He is a difference maker.
I like him. He's probably one of the best specialists in high school. I would say in the game.
Definitely in this game. That's the biggest return of the game so far.
Yes. So the Comets will take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 3:03 remaining on the game clock. Comets needing to play fast.
Do they start off running the ball here against the light box?
Trips left here on the near side. Open field to the right. All the Zebra fans on their feet right now. Quick toss to Javion Love.
Smart.
Gain of about 4 on the play, 2nd down.
These are basically run plays.
Yep.
So
simulated runs.
That's it. If you get 4 yards every time you're doing this, it's a first down. And this is what Achilles is perfect at.
2nd down and 6. Achilles Ringo looks to throw. Finds Dylan Parks down the near side. Going to run down the sideline into Zebras territory at about the 30-yard line. A big first down for the Comets with 2:32 here in the 4th quarter.
And he got out of bounds, so time stops.
Yep.
Listen, Dylan Parks' stiff arm is
dangerous.
Lethal.
Yeah.
Absolutely lethal. What was it, 2 weeks ago he stiff armed his own teammate into a block?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the Derrick Henry.
Lethal. Absolutely.
1st and 10 from the Pine Bluff 30-yard line. Love the man in motion. Ringo takes the snap, drops back, Good block there by Rodney Jackson. Ringo's going to have to scramble it himself. Gains about 5 on the carry on the quarterback keeper, knocked out of bounds.
And the clock is not running right now.
Shout out to Mr. Rojak right there. Mr. Rojak made that play right there.
Yeah.
That's a great pickup block right there on his blind side.
Fantastic block by Rodney Jackson.
That is definitely one you put on your highlights for sure.
So now 2nd down and 5. Clock stops once again as Ringo was tackled out of bounds.
The clock is not rolling on the scoreboard at all.
I think he out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I said that twice, Terry.
Hey, man, you on our side.
My bad.
So now 2nd down and 5 from the 25-yard line. Ringo and Rojak in the backfield. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his right, throwing end zone. Did he get it? Yes, he did! Touchdown, Comets! Camarion Ferguson with the touchdown reception. Flags come flying late after the catch.
We can't afford flags right now.
So I'm curious about this because it can't be an excessive celebration.
It is. He was, Mr. Ferguson was jawing.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
He was.
The touchdown will still stand. Ricardo Gateson now coming out onto the field.
Now they'll have a choice here to either take it on the kickoff, which would give them better field position if they wanted to score, or put it here on the extra point. So it's basically choosing, if they put it on the extra point, Mills is going to go for it. But if not, they want better field position on the kickoff. Because they gave Ringo 1 minute to score there.
The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Now Ricardo Gateson.
This is the biggest kick of his season.
Yep. So now White Hat signaling the penalties.
They go back him up.
They will back up the PAT.
Oh, they did choose to back up the PAT?
Yes.
Interesting.
Mr. Ricardo, he hit it here before, so like.
He has. But I don't know if
let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Don't say nothing.
I don't know if you can feel
Don't say
this.
nothing.
Nope. Not saying it. Not saying it.
No, don't say nothing.
Not saying it. Nope. All I'm going to say is Ricardo Gateson will kick the PAT.
This is a big kick.
It's a big kick.
And he takes a big drop.
35 yards out for the PAT. Hold by Ringo. The kick is up.
Oh, yeah.
And it's good.
Mr.
Ricardo
Automatic.
Automatic.
The man they call Automatic ties this ball game at 14.
Sir. He's been a talk of the season all year because he having a kicker finally. That's where it gets you, right there. It keeps you in the game. Mr. Ricardo
Gateson.
Hey, listen, but the choice that Coach Williams had to make there puts the kickoff at the regular distance now.
Yes.
So with that, they're going to have to drive at least half of the field here, as opposed to, they could get an out-of-bounds penalty, they could get a good return. So let's see how the Mills special teams does here. And it looks like they're getting some substitutions on special teams. And I think Akil Madison is on the kickoff team.
Yeah, I see
and
that.
Charlie Collins.
I ain't gonna lie to you. At this point, I need my dogs on the field.
Anything goes.
Yes.
I need my dog. I need straight dogs on the field.
Brian Aguilar will kick the ball away for the Comets. As both he and Ricardo, they both have great legs. And now Achilles Ringo is also coming out on special teams. Unless he's just given Brian some words of wisdom, and it looks like he is. I was concerned there. Why is our starting quarterback coming out on special teams?
Hey, listen, this is a very important game to Ringo, being from Pine Bluff.
Yes.
He wants everybody to know that he is the leader that they've been looking for at this Mills University school.
It just adds on. It just adds on to his legacy.
So Brian Aguilar will kick the ball away. And returned by Courtney Crutchfield. That ball would have gone out of bounds, but Crutchfield decides to return it. And now the Comets will have to bring him down. So he runs down to the far side, tries to find some open field. He'll finally be knocked down at about the 43-yard line.
It gets to about the same spot
Well,
if there was a penalty.
What his coaches was telling him to kick it to the right side of the field, 'cause it was no Palm High player nowhere in the vicinity. So it would have been Mills Cummings probably could have returned, got that ball right there, because it was no Palm High defender right there.
Well, that is a crucial play by Courtney Crutchfield to get over there to that ball.
So now it'll be 1st and 10 for Pine Bluff High with 1:57 remaining in regulation.
Here we go.
It is time for both teams to step up and see who will come out on top. Yes.
Make big time plays.
In big time games.
Holcomb will hand the ball off to Brentley, and Brentley's got a blocker. Flags come flying. This ball's going to come back because Brentley's going to run it all the way, but it won't matter. This play's coming back. There was some holding penalties on the play. A couple of flags were thrown.
There's a lot of them.
And
the
yeah,
clock still runs on the scoreboard.
it's the Pine Bluff coaching staff having to push back their guys because they're celebrating down there on the sideline. But this play is coming back.
Take them back, yeah. Take them back, yeah. Take them back, yeah.
So a big play last year, and this is a schematic thing, a big play last year that both Robinson, Shiloh Christian all ran against Mills was they're running a off-tackle trap. It's a long trap, and they're getting linemen out in open space versus these defensive backs and linebackers, and it is a mismatch. And Mills has to find a way to twist or stun or do whatever they need to do to get the right guys to take on these blocks and fill.
So that'll knock the Zebras back to what looks like they'll be stopped at the ball, be spotted at the 33-yard line.
1st and 20.
1st and 20.
I'm on you.
After a tough run, as everybody on the home stands, they were celebrating down there, and almost the Zebras nearly rushed the field in celebration, but the coaches had to push them back.
I have my flag ready. I'll go flag them all.
Hey, listen, the band started playing, but, they had to stop mid-note.
Yep.
What's that, a trouble?
Austin Dendy at running back for Pine Bluff on 2nd and 1st and 20. They'll hand it off to Dendy up the middle. Charlie Collins will wrap him up and bring him down after about an 8-yard gain.
Did this game go in overtime last year?
I think it did. It came down to a Jabray Shaw extra point.
No, it was the QJ King extra point game. It was
QJ King.
19 to 18.
What overtime last year?
As we didn't have Ricardo Gateson last year.
The clock's rolling. I'm curious if Michael Williams is, Coach Mike Williams is going to just take this into overtime, or if he's going to try to take a couple shots here.
Take a timeout.
He's going to take a timeout.
That's a good timeout there. For sure.
58 seconds left.
Was that on Bills or on Pine Bluff?
It was a Pine Bluff timeout, yes. So now what do you do here, D-Rob? I'm under a minute left. Tie ball game at 14. What do you do? Do you try to take it into overtime, or you try to score before the final gun?
See, you got Landon Holcomb over there.
Mm-hmm.
By far is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the state. I like Mr. Landon Holcomb. He could run the ball, he could throw the ball, but as Mr. Landon Holcomb, you got some weapons over there. You got Mr. Courtney Crutchfield, you got Mr. Austin Dendy, and you got a couple more underclassmen over there. So it's a lot you can do, but Mills Cummings defense is here to play. It's been like a little no-fly zone a little bit here, a little bit.
The thing is, what's working right now? Running the ball, right?
Run the ball is working for them.
They got 58 seconds. It's 2nd and 12. The last thing they want is to get an incomplete pass and it be 3rd and 12, and they have to throw the ball.
And the time stops.
Yes.
And the time stops, and now you let Charlie Collins and Caleb Sane in this Mills defensive line tee off.
So 2nd down for Pine Bluff. Landon Holcomb will be alone in the backfield with 5 wide.
Woo.
So Comets, you got to be careful here. Holcomb claps his hands, takes the snap. Going to throw it to his left side to Courtney Crutchfield. He's going to be wrapped up
Clock's rolling.
Well, Mr. Collins.
Yep, Charlie Collins was also there on the stop, as well as KJ Ferguson.
I don't know how he got there. he was an end.
It's now third down. Clock still rolling at 35. Holcomb rolls out to his left side, going to throw it down the middle, batted down.
So that was worst case scenario. Clock still running.
Zion Smith.
Zeke Smith batting the ball down.
So now time stops.
Fourth down. Will stop.
4th and 8. This is the exact scenario that I said you do not want to happen as a coach.
Mill's been in this position for 3 weeks straight now. 3 weeks straight now. They've been in this position.
We're no strangers to this kind of situation. I love how we got a lot of our buddies down there at the end of the
Arkansas. We have about 15 Arkansas Punishers.
Yeah, Arkansas Punishers in the house tonight. Shout out to the Arkansas Punishers. See Coach Duke's over there. Got his Arkansas Punisher gear on.
Punishers on the left, Punishers on the right, Punishers on this broadcast.
We're all over this
we
place.
Have 1,400 people watching.
Wow.
This. Guys, please like and subscribe. Support these young athletes so we can continue to bring you great content.
It's now fourth down.
Oh, good punt.
A smart decision there by Pine Bluff to punt it away.
Oh, no.
And now look out.
Tom ain't running.
Chauncey Haynes spins away, trying to get to the near side. The clock was not rolling.
Yeah.
The clock stayed stopped at 29 seconds.
I have it on 15 seconds here. I don't know what.
Listen,
29 seconds is entirely too long for
Listen,
search.
we the away team. That's not our problem. That's not.
Hey, as we have
look, they pointed at us.
Why does everybody think that we run the game clock or anything?
Every game they think it's us. It's over there.
It's over there.
They don't answer our calls.
They think we running the clock.
They call them and tell them to fix the clock.
Hey, listen, can we get some security up here? Because we're going to get
Listen.
I don't want people to think that we that we fixed the game or anything.
Point shaving. See, and I mentioned something about it in the first quarter, but I thought that it was just how the game was playing. But, I mean, it's all fun and games till the, what is it?
So,
shoes on the other foot.
So as we wait for the game to resume here, I want to announce something real quick. Later tonight at about 11:10 on 103.7 The Buzz, I'll be calling in to Randy Rainwater discussing this ball game. So tune in to the post-game show on 103.7 The Buzz. And yours truly will be probably making a fool out of himself, but
Mr. Trip Peter.
Depends on the outcome of this game.
I mean, I'm just happy to be here, man. Both teams are having one heck of a game, so I'm going to be talking highly about both teams tonight on 103.7 The Buzz.
I think the refs are trying to get the time.
And I just have to salute you on so many stuff. Like, you're an upcoming, you're an upcoming voice in football. I seen you on another show earlier in the week. You did a good job.
Thank you.
I tuned in. So now you get to be with some goats of the game, Mr. Rainwater. Now they call some of our games when I was in high school. So I'll be there to support you.
You're the next man up too, D-Rob. You're doing a fantastic job, dude. So now Ringo alone in the backfield with 5 wide. He had to quickly throw it away. It was a smart decision as he had Jonathan Goins charging right in front of him. Clock stops at 16.
I'll say let's go to OT.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Let's go to OT.
Cortez Lee. What is Cortez Lee saying right
Hey,
now?
let's go to OT. Let's go to OT. Let's just go to OT.
What is Coach Lee saying right now on the sideline?
I'm saying let's go to OT.
I know what you're saying. But we also
let's go to OT.
Dude, oh my goodness.
We don't want a mistake right here. Let's go to OT.
So second down and 10, 5 wide. Ringo alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, looks. He's got a little bit of time. Pocket collapses, flags thrown. This might be a holding. This play might be coming back.
Just hold on to the ball if it's holding. Now we can take a knee. We can take it over some. But that was very smart by Ringo. They double covered everybody. They rushed 3. He had time. After you can only block for so long before you get a blocking.
Or holding,
yeah. Holding, yeah. So that's exactly what happened. Ringo was gonna throw the ball, decided to tuck it, run it, get a couple of yards. If he keeps them, cool. If not, let's run it back. Most importantly, like Josh said, taking care of the ball. Turnovers and discipline and penalties are going to be what changes the end of this game.
So once again,
they called offsetting.
Offsetting penalties.
Okay, so it'll still be 2nd and 10 then. It doesn't really matter that much as far as they're still going to stay in this 3 safety shell, and they're just going to – the best thing you can do is throw something over the middle and hope a tackle gets broken. But there's no one I'm giving the ball to other than Akil Madison or Dylan Parks here.
Right here, we finna go overtime. Let's kneel that ball go overtime.
Yeah, that's what it looks like he's going to do. I like this call, Coach.
So Ringo will kneel the ball down, and we are going into overtime. So the hype was real.
Yes, the hype was real. The hype was real.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with overtime right here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We welcome you back to Jordan Stadium as we're about to begin overtime, and we thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeler alongside Darius Robinson, our producer and engineer, and our third commentator is Terry Jordan. On our high camera is Jake Couples, and our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. So we are about to begin overtime here, beginning with this coin toss at midfield.
Overtime. This game went in overtime last year.
Yes, it did.
And on the QJ King field goal, the only field goal of the season. I'm just very interested to see how this game go in here tonight.
So we've got Akil Madison, Ian Streeter, and Dylan Parks at midfield for your Comets.
Well, I just like the support that all the fans doing for both sides of the teams. Like, the fans are here tough, hostile environment.
Yeah.
We in the jungle.
Thank you all so much for joining us here. What is possibly our highest viewed broadcast in what I believe is the history of Natural State Sports.
Oh, yeah. We shout. Listen, Trip, me and you, we've been shattering records all season. I'm sorry. We've been shattering records all season with this Natural State Sports.
So I believe it looks like the Comets won the coin toss. So some discussion going on during this coin toss for who has the ball first, who begins on defense. So Pine Bluff won the coin toss and deferred, meaning that the Comets will start overtime on offense.
Which is exactly what the Comets want. The Comets want to put the ball in Achilles Ringo's hand and let him go to work. And the fact that our kicker has probably got a better range than the Pine Bluff High kicker is going to make a huge difference with us going first as well. Because it looks like Ricardo Gayton can hit pretty consistently from the 15 to 20. So one first down should pretty much put us in the field goal range.
So now we begin overtime. The Comets, I believe it's the Comets, will get the ball first.
We have almost 1,500 viewers in this. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and watching this absolutely amazing game tonight.
Yes.
Full stadium, standing room only, including in this press box. We have the Pine Bluff commercial here. We have 1037 The Buzz. Obviously, most importantly, we have Natural State Sports and the Mills Sports Network.
Yes.
Yes.
We are the highest viewed network of Natural State Sports, so if you and your business would like to sponsor the Mills Comets broadcasts, give me a call, 501-238-2756. That's 501-238-2756. Comets coming out in wishbone to begin overtime. Handoff up the middle. Still a scrum going on to the 5. I believe that's Charlie Collins on the carry.
No, I think Caleb Sane again.
Yeah.
Sane on the carry, I beg your pardon.
Zeke Smith.
Never mind. D-Rob lied to me. I'm kidding.
Zeke Smith's the power back.
And now, Pine Bluff already wants to
talk about it.
Use their timeout.
So we have a clock here. There's no time.
There's no time. There's no
Okay,
time.
okay.
No time.
And yet they're running the clock.
There's no time.
Yeah, I was curious. Well, you know, if there's one thing we're
listen.
gonna learn about-
They practice it because they've been stopping the clock all night, so they practice it.
Okay. I was just checking.
Listen, practice make perfect.
Hey, and we want to thank all you guys who are commenting. Man, it's really, we appreciate you guys so much, all the love you guys are giving us. And we're just trying to bring back to the community that's given to us. You know, I went to Mills. D-Rob went to a school here in Pine Bluff, which now all the kids at the school he went to would go to Pine Bluff High, if I'm correct.
Hey, man, say my school name. Say my name.
Dollarway.
Thank you.
Remember, on AAA broadcast, they call it Pine Bluff Dollarway. You know.
Dollarway.
Hey, but we all stand for one thing.
That's
A70 Pine Bluff.
Well, that 501.
And I'm from Heber Springs.
Hey, Trip, we appreciate you making the 2-hour drive down there.
Yeah, it was a long drive. Surprisingly, not the longest drive of the season. We had to go up to Wilson, Arkansas, in the middle of nowhere, Northeast Arkansas. Now Ringo hands the ball off to, I think that's Caleb Sane this time.
I don't mind running the ball 4 times here.
Yeah, you got big backs.
But even if you don't get it here, you kick the field goal, you take the 3 points.
So now 3rd down here in overtime. Comets stay in wishbone. Hand it off to Zion Smith up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Comets. The official signal for a touchdown. But a zebra has the football, and he's running all the way with it, but it was signaled a touchdown for the Comets. All the Pine Bluff fans and players think that he took it back all the way, but no, it's still a touchdown for the Comets.
Yes.
As I saw all the officials raise their arms up for a touchdown.
Mr. Terry, can we get the replay?
Hey, I just replayed it right there. And if you remember, and I'll play it one more time for you guys. And if you remember last week when Charlie Collins did that, he got a 15-yard penalty, if I remember, for a delay of game. So there's no way that should not be a delay of game penalty.
So the touchdown still stands.
Put up the U's. It's all about the U.
Now Ricardo Gateson on the field to kick this extra point.
I think with that, Zion Smith should be our player of the game.
You think so?
Either him or Ricardo Gayton.
I'm going.
The 15-yard the 15-yard extra point was clutch, and this is the biggest kick of the night yet again.
Gateson, PAT low this time,
Knuckled it through.
but still through, and the Comets are up 7 here in overtime.
All that matters is that points got on the board.
Yes.
Mills came into the red zone. They ran the ball 3 times, gave it to each of their big backs, and they said, "You watch this."
So now it comes down to this. Pine Bluff has 4 plays to tie this ball game.
I mean, I don't see anything besides Pine Bluff doing the same thing, just running the ball right up the middle.
Yeah. Mills have been having a hard time stopping the run tonight, especially them book sweeps and them counters and them traps tonight.
But they have had some clutch, close stops on the run, so it's kind of iffy whether or not they're going to get the stop.
Yeah.
Once again, don't forget to tune in to 103.7 The Buzz tonight at around 11 p.m. as I'll be joining Randy Rainwater for their post-game show discussing this ball game. Now here in overtime. First and goal for Pine Bluff.
Here's the buck sweep again.
Gonna run it down the left side. Comets trying to bring him down. That was Dendy again on the carry. And these running backs for Pine Bluff, they've been explosive all game.
And Dendy is just showing another tool in his bag. We've seen him catch the ball from the slot, the outside, play safety, and here he is running the ball all night. He's been running it well.
So now second down from, looks to be about the 3-yard line. Holcomb hands off to Dendy again, up the middle, and the Comets are gonna push him back. The entire defensive unit was back there.
Third down.
It'll be third down.
Like Terry Scary just said, the Mills Comets defense has come up clutch in clutch moments when they need a stop. And it was one of them right there.
Third down.
Third down, ball at the 4-yard line.
And the D tackles for the Mills Comets, I can't see their numbers right now, but they have just really, they're normally only playing offensive line, but right now with them at the defensive line, they're making a huge difference up the middle.
So Pine Bluff is third down, the 4-yard line.
I don't see how you don't give Courtney Crutchfield the ball here.
He is lined up at receiver. Holcomb, low snap, get to Dendy in the middle, touchdown.
Great run. Excellent run. Excellent run.
Now Pine Bluff is an extra point away from tying this game here in overtime.
They're going for 2. No.
And the fans are wanting them to go for 2.
You're hearing chants for 2.
They will bring their kicker out to kick the extra point.
Much to the chagrin of the Pine Bluff High.
This is Macklin Eisler.
That was a hard, tough run. Once again, they're pulling guards. The kicker wants the fans to get loud.
Usually it's the other way around.
Eisler to attempt to tie this game. They're gonna almost lost the snap, and he gets it. Tie game at 21 here in overtime.
And now overtime rules says that Pine Bluff gets the ball back on offense, and Mills will get the ball second on offense.
I love it. I love this atmosphere tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of who wins, who loses, somebody had to win, somebody had to lose.
Yeah.
This is an excellent game and a great showcase by all these athletes and their coaches.
And it's been great sportsmanship on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
They've been helping each other up. Like I said, they played together. So, like, this has been a great show of high school football. This is what Arkansas football is all about. We not talked about much in Southeast Arkansas about the great football we play, but look, it's showcase here tonight.
It's been all business on the field tonight for both teams. The very, very hard-fought game.
What did they say this week? Exit 3 and exit what?
Nah, this exit 3 and West 11th.
Oh, okay.
So the Comets defense coming back onto the field.
Keep those comments going in, guys. We love to see all the support for these guys.
As it's looking like that we are shattering records here,
yeah,
viewership-wise tonight.
We're consistently at 1,500 right now.
My goodness. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight.
We might be at 9,000 by tomorrow.
So now Holcomb and Dendy in the backfield for Pine Bluff. As overtime continues, Holcomb will hand it off to Dendy as he tries to go up the middle. Tackled after about a 3-yard gain.
Dendy's acceleration is A1.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That is SEC acceleration right there. Like,
I think
maybe the Hogs can get him to flip. We don't know.
Ian Streeter was one of the Comets in on the tackle. It'll bring up second down at the 8-yard line. Holcomb hands off to Dendy again down the left side. Comets struggling to bring him down. And they do.
Great tackle by Dylan.
And a flag late.
Horse collar.
Flag comes flying after the play. Some jawing on the field down the far side.
They called the horse collar. They might have called a face mask. Yeah. Let's see what the
discussion on the field about what the penalty will be, because it's a tough call to make.
Personal foul.
Face mask against the Comets.
So automatic first.
Automatic first on the goal line. It's half the distance, actually. Which actually, it puts it pretty much to the same spot because he tackled him at the 10.
So ball is spotted at the 3-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium is standing up.
Everybody is on their feet.
If you're at home, stand up too.
You're either standing on your feet or on the edge of your seat. As this has been an exciting ball game that has lived up to the hype.
They've got a little bit of an overload here to the right side.
Holcomb
Jet.
gonna hand it off, almost bobbled, and a flag might be a holding. This play might be coming back.
Listen, that's automatic. If you run a jet sweep, you might as well go ahead and come back.
I don't know they're running it up the middle and off tackle and it's working. There's no need to run the jet. It's still scored, I guess, but that's tough. Because now it backs you up 10 yards.
Yep.
So it's like now we go from first and goal at the 3. It almost felt like a makeup call from a face mask. Like, well, man.
So it is a holding against the Zebras. It will remain first down. We'll set them back.
And I know some people are happy and some people are unhappy in this comment section as well.
Ball be spotted at the 16-yard line. Watch out as the Zebras might throw it here.
Second down still.
Your camera's off, by the way. Yeah, it just went off. You're probably going to have to change your battery.
Timeout.
Now another timeout for Pine Bluff.
And each team is awarded one timeout per overtime.
Okay.
So that was their one for
their
this
one timeout.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Mills starts to move the ball on offense when they get it, and I believe you're required to go for 2 after the second overtime.
Okay.
So unless you're kicking.
Ball will be spotted at the 16-yard line.
People in the comment section are asking for a pick 6 here.
Wouldn't that be something?
Listen, if Ian Streeter makes another play, there's no way he's not the player of the game. He has 2 interceptions, he has 2 sacks, and like both of them are at crucial times. I would like to say it's Ricardo Gayton, but I mean, like tonight, every kid is playing his butt off.
Yes. I mean, there hasn't been a single player on the field tonight that hasn't
Zeke Smith
put in 100% effort
Caleb
every single
Sane,
play.
Charleston Collins with the big hit.
Yep.
And you guys, Trip and D-Rod, you guys are the players of the game too.
Yeah, when I call into the buzz later tonight, I don't know where I'm only going to be given about 2 minutes to talk. I don't know how I'm going to fit everybody in. So here we go. It will be second down from the 16-yard line. Second and goal. Holcomb drops back, throws. Did he catch it?
Middle screen. Yeah, no, he definitely.
Right in the middle.
That was almost an interception right there.
I thought it was going to be picked off. I had a good view of it right here.
I think it's supposed to be. That was supposed to be first down. The previous play on the penalty, right?
No. Call it second down.
Okay. Right.
And now it's third down.
Oh, because they ran the ball and he got stopped on the left side. Okay, yeah, I got you.
So.
Yes, absolutely. To everybody in the comment section, both teams, all the players are playing great tonight.
Yes.
It is a battle.
So much talent on the field for both teams, and like I said, no matter who's playing on the field, everybody has given 110% on the field every single play.
Thank you, everybody coming over from the Valonia versus BB game. We're up to 1,600 people watching now.
Holcomb's going to have to roll it out to his left. Look out!
There
And
he
Charlie
goes.
Collins with a big-time sack!
And that knocks them out of field goal range.
That's why he's Mr. Razorback. Mr. Charlie Collins making plays right there. That's how you step up right there. That's how you put the step on the game right there.
Absolute beast of a play.
I mean, there's a possibility that during his freshman year up at the U of A, he'll already be playing. I mean, this kid,
Special.
I feel bad for just calling him a kid. He is a grown man out there.
He is a grown man
He
out
is
there.
fantastic.
And this 4th down right here. This will be a big stop right here for the Mills coming defense.
So big.
Thank you, Little Rock Parkview Football, for stopping in to watch the game as well.
Got everybody watching us tonight.
Everybody in the States got to watch this.
So now Mills wants to use their timeout of
think that's a
this
good call.
overtime period.
That's a good call there.
It'll be 4th down from the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
Someone said they're standing up in the kitchen.
That's all I like to hear. Stand up.
Everybody's on their feet. The whole state of Arkansas is on their feet.
Yes, stand up. Stand up.
I don't see a single person sitting down.
If you're in your car watching this game, blow your horn.
But drive safely.
Yes, absolutely.
Blow your horn.
Drive safely.
Continue
Hey,
stand
if there's
up.
anybody watching this from the parking lot right now tailgating, go ahead and give us a couple of horns. We'll hear you, don't worry.
Mama, I know you at home watching this. Stand up.
The whole game, all those fans down there
City is out tonight.
Hey,
sitting on top of their cars watching the game.
so go get you a turkey leg from over there. It's some good turkey legs over there.
Whoever's running the food truck over there, or the turkey legs, y'all save us. Save us some. We love the good
Oh,
Southern
my goodness.
hospitality.
Here we go.
And goal.
4th and goal from the 27. Holcomb alone in the backfield. Look how Caleb Sain is charging at him. He's going to throw it deep. Got to knock it down. Incomplete.
Oh, I'm so glad he held that flag.
No flags on the play. Comets with a chance to win.
Here we go.
It was such a bang-bang play. Excellent play by Chauncey Haynes. Excellent. And he has been strapping up tonight.
Yeah.
And Chauncey Haynes did his job.
All right, D-Rob. 1st and goal, game on the line. You got to score to win. What do you do?
I'm bringing my big boys on the field doing the same exact thing, punching the ball.
Whoever scores, go right up to them.